Hi, I'm Zach, and this is Challenger Vedic Astrology and Tarot. Welcome to the channel. So, today we're going to be talking about your, next big life change that's coming up for you. And we're going to be using the tarot today. We're going to be looking at all signs. Make sure that you're checking your ascendant, moon, and sun sign. And if you like my videos, be sure to like and subscribe. Really helps out me and the channel. And if you'd like a birth chart or a personal reading or consultation, the links to those will be in the description box and the comments below. Alright, so make sure you're using your Vedic sidereal placements for this. Otherwise, it will be off. If you typically use Western Tropical, you can find your Vedic sidereal placements by either getting a very detailed birth chart from my website or going to an online Vedic astrology birth chart calculator. Alright, so we're going to get this started with Aries. And we're going to see the next big change coming up for you. Now, I'm also going to mention transits, but when I mention transits, I'm only going to be talking about Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu, the slower moving planets, and where they'll be in your chart. And we'll just be using those to confirm, because transits are going to be the activators of major change. But tarot can pick up on things that transits don't even tell us. So let's see what we have for you. Starting off with Aries. Okay, Aries. We have the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. Okay, so you're stressed about whether or not something's going to grow. And you're considering leaving that behind. This could be in your financial world. Could be love. We'll see. Sorry, that was the cat. He's a really loud meow. Alright, but at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. Whatever this has been very difficult for you. Okay. So, let's see the Seven of Pentacles. Why the Seven of Pentacles here for Aries? Okay, we have the Devil, the World, and the Emperor. Okay, so if this is work, I see you completing a major contract. Devil can represent contracts, and we have the Emperor here, definitely bossing up. So, growing in the material world. Now, if this isn't some kind of work contract, then I see you closing out a cycle that's been very unhealthy. Something that you were working on. I see the toxicity or whatever unhealthy pattern there coming to an end. Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You've been persevering, working, on this for a while. Okay. Why the Seven of Swords? Knight of Cups, Five of Cups, the Chariot. Okay. Yeah, you've been considering leaving this behind. Something that you were wanting to put, emotions into. Knight of Cups is some kind of emotional offer. But you had some past sorrow, past regret. And I see you wanting to move forward. So you might just be deciding to leave this behind. If this is work, then I see you leaving behind, a job that wasn't good for you. And if this is love, I just see that was unhealthy and you've decided to leave it. Queen of Swords, making a logical, rational choice here. Okay. Why the Nine of Swords? Six of Wands, the Sun, the Six of Swords. Yeah, I see you leaving behind what's been causing you stress and anxiety. Feeling victorious, having happiness. 10 of Wands, it's been difficult, but I do see you leaving this behind. So the next big change for you, Aries, before we even get into your oracle cards, is you're leaving something behind, and that's giving you peace of mind. That looks pretty good. Now let's look at your little oracle spread with this and see if that wants to talk about the same thing or add to this. Alright. Let's see what we have here, Aries. Lovers, unexpected income, and great fortune. Okay. So, great fortune is the best card in the Kipper deck. So it looks like you're having a lot of fortune in love and money here. So maybe the situation with the tarot was a family matter, but we'll see. We'll add clarifiers here. Why lovers? Club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. And we have dark woman. Okay. So either you are a woman who was dealing with somebody who was trying to control you, or you were dealing with a woman who was trying to control you in a relationship. Now, when my cat let out that loud meow, don't know if the mic picked it up or not, but cats are a symbol of the constellation Ashleisha, which is tied to manipulation. When I release my nakshatra video for that, we'll dig deeper into it. But that was an omen that you've been dealing with manipulation. Definitely in some kind of romantic relationship. Okay. Why unexpected income? Man and fair woman. Okay. Now, usually I pull a clarifier when I get a person card, but since I'm pulling two clarifiers, it looks like this could be a joint venture between you and someone else. Could be a family member, could be a friend, could be a coworker. But I do see it being other people helping you, achieve this unexpected income here. Why great fortune? Frying pan, trouble and accusations, and we have cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. Okay. So I see you overcoming an unhealthy relationship and having financial gain through, what looks like working with other people. So leaving a toxic relationship, getting a new job. Could be there for some of you. You could also be leaving, a work environment that wasn't good for you. So it looks like you have a lot going on, Aries. Now you do have Saturn in your 10th house of career, so definitely we do see career matters are very big for you at this time. And Jupiter and Saturn are both aspecting your 7th house of relationships. So this being the big focus for you makes a lot of sense. But alright. We're going to shuffle up and move on to Taurus. Alright. Just give me a second, Taurus. You have a card already wanting to fly out, Taurus. I saw what it was, but I'm not going to spoil it. Alright. So let's see what's going on for y'all. What's that next big change in your life? Alright. Okay, Taurus. Let's see what we got. Hierophant, Page of Pentacles, the Moon. Okay. So, it looks like you're learning something here. Something that you didn't know. Now, it could be that you're in school, going for a degree or something like that, and you're learning something. Could be that you're learning that somebody wants to commit to you. I don't know. Seven of Pentacles, whatever this is, I do see it growing. I do see work being put into it. But let's see. Why the Hierophant? Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, the Death card. Alright. I see you've been waiting to take action, but I see the wait is coming to an end. When it comes to whatever you've been learning or a commitment of some kind. Queen of Pentacles. This, could be a person. This could be a financial matter. Okay. Why Page of Pentacles? Sun, Three of Cups, and the Temperance. Okay. So you've been learning that, you've needed to be patient, but you're going to be celebrating something that's going to make you very happy here. Queen of Pentacles, once again, is either with a specific person or it's something in the material world, which usually means finances. Okay, why the Moon? What's hidden here? Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Alright. Something that you were working on. There could have been a betrayal. There could have been, this could be a work project that you left behind. But with the Wheel of Fortune there's a return. Okay. You're not expecting this at all because it's under the Moon. The Tower. This is going to happen very suddenly. Now, for some of you, this could be a reunion. I mean, we did have Three of Cups with Temperance. Temperance is healing things in time. Three of Cups can be a reunion. But with the Wheel of Fortune, right after a transition card, we see a return. Okay? So this is going to be sudden and very unexpected for you. Alright. Now let's get into your Kipper Oracle cards, which one of them wanted to come out already. So we have House. Alright. Let's see what else. Okay. We have Coffin and Distant Horizons. So, could be that living situation's coming to an end. You could be traveling, going abroad. Or you could be, maybe you were living abroad and that's coming to an end. Pretty specific message. Okay. So let's see, Taurus. What's up? Why House? Marriage and handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Okay. Very specific. Some of you could be committing to someone. Doesn't necessarily have to be marriage, but I do see you could be living with someone in a romantic relationship. Why Coffin? What's coming to an end? Crib. Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. And Weeping Willow. Family sorrow. Okay, so there could be either a business matter or where there was trouble conceiving a child and there was family sorrow tied to whichever matter it is for you. That's coming to an end. So, that looks pretty good. Why Distant Horizons? Happiness and Cat, a two-faced friend. Okay. Interesting. So, I'm not really getting the two-faced friend, subheading at the bottom of the card. But cats are a symbol of two nakshatras, two constellations. That's Punarvasu and Ashleisha. Punarvasu is very strongly tied to real estate. And Ashleisha is very strongly tied to living out of other people's homes. So it could specifically be you living with this person, moving in with them. If not, then I just see happiness traveling. Maybe you were worried that somebody was being two-faced with you. But distant horizons can also be a card of illusions. So, it could, just be in your head. Now, transit-wise, you have Jupiter in your 12th house. 12th house is foreign travels, foreign lands. So definitely some of you could be traveling. And Saturn is in your, in your 10th house. 10th house is career, status. Yeah. So, looks like there could be a return of you, living with somebody, returning to a work project. But I do see there being a commitment here, for sure. Like, that is very solid in both the tarot and the oracle cards. Alright, that's what I have for you, Taurus. Okay. Oh. Actually, one other quick note. You do have, Ketu in your 5th house of children. So, that could have showed something significant with children coming up. Okay. Just that came to mind real quick. Alright. But, moving on. Gemini. Let's see what's coming up for real. What's your next big change here, Gemini? Let's see what we got for you. All right. Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups, the High Priestess. Okay. So you've been persevering here. Being kind of guarded. Trying to defend your emotional balance. What makes you happy. The High Priestess, you're being intuitively guided here. Nine of Swords. Something's been stressing you out. Looks like you're trying to protect yourself from that. Some of you may have had trouble sleeping lately. Okay. Why this Nine of Wands? Strength. Four of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. Alright. You're showing me it's taken a lot of strength. That you've been trying to rest, trying to relax. It looks like you're defending something in your material world here. Could be your family, could be your finances, could be your business. Tower at the bottom of the deck. Maybe there's a sudden shakeup, some sudden disaster. Hopefully not. But it looks like that's something that you've dealt with. I do see you having the strength to get through it. Okay. Nine of Cups. We have the Star, the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. So, I see you slowly working towards something that's a big wish of yours. Nine of Cups is an emotional wish, and the Star is a wish in and of itself as well. So you've been wishing for something in your material world here. Some kind of equal give and take, some kind of balance. This definitely looks like it's financial in matter. Yeah, tied to financial matters. But this could also be you wanting to balance things out with another person. Yeah, temperance. Temperance is the card of alchemy. Balancing things out, healing things. It looks like you've been patient here. Things have taken a while. But you are slowly making progress towards what you're wishing for. With the star, I always think of the sign of Aquarius. That's the original 11th house. 11th house of hopes, wishes, and desires. Okay, why the High Priestess? Okay. We have the Tower, Temperance, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, Gemini. So, you've defended yourself from one tower. Now I see a tower that's taken a long time. But this tower is going to bring a lot of happiness. A lot of happiness. For you, your family, relationships. Queen of Wands could be somebody in particular. Somebody that's very attractive, bold, confident. But definitely, this is going to ignite your passions. Your intuition's kicking in, telling you that this is going to happen. So, I don't know if this is exactly that wish that you're slowly working towards. But we did have Temperance at the bottom of the deck there, so it probably is. So, you have some sudden happiness that's going to come in. Looks like it's in, the emotional realm. So, family, relationships. Could also be tied to finances too, though. You have a lot going on, Gemini, and it does look like you've been through a lot. You really had to defend yourself before. Now, you do have Rahu in your 10th house of career and status, so definitely you could be slowly working towards things in your career. You also have, let's see, Jupiter in your 11th house of financial gain. Hopes, wishes, desires. Jupiter is definitely helping you achieve those. But Ketu is in your 4th house. That could show separation from a living situation. The small things that I'm seeing with the major transits that are going to be coming up. Or that are already going on. Alright, so let's look at your oracle cards. See what those show. Distant horizons, community, and pathway. Okay. You could be traveling to a far off place. That could be the case. Jupiter is going to be moving into Taurus, your 12th house of foreign travel, in May. And Saturn's in your 9th house of long distance travel. So let's see. Why distant horizons? Apple, temptation will test you. And Harp, great happiness. Yeah, you're definitely going to be tempted to travel. Also, distant horizons is a card of dreams. So, it could be you're going to have great happiness when it comes to what you've been, dreaming of. What you've been wishing for. Why community? We have Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. And we have Hammock. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. Okay. So, like I said, it does look like, when it comes to a family matter, when it comes to a living situation, there has been difficulty that you've experienced, for sure. But I do see you leaving that behind, at least, mentally, if not actually. But honestly, I see you traveling. This is going to take place probably May onwards. May throughout like the rest of this year is when I see you're likely to travel. Now, I don't know if you're going to be moving to a foreign country, or a far off place, or just traveling. Could be, either or. Why pathway? We have moon, changes in your life. And we have kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. Okay, so you have a lot of changes that are going to be happening here. I'm going to try to get something more specific, but I'll pull one more card on it. We have skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Okay. Okay. So, definitely there's going to be changes in your life. I don't know what hidden secrets can harm you. That's probably a personal thing that only you're going to know. At least unless I looked at your birth chart. But definitely you need to try to plan ahead as best you can. But I do see some sudden event happening. It's going to be very transformative. I do see it bringing happiness overall, though. Alright. That's what I got for you, Gemini. Moving on to Cancer. Alright, Cancer. Let me shuffle up and we'll get into it. Okay. Alright, Cancer. So, while I'm shuffling your cards, let's just talk about your transits real quick. So, Jupiter's in Aries right now. That's your 10th house of career status. Saturn is in Aquarius, your 8th house. Sudden ups and downs, changes, transformation. And Rahu is in your 9th house. Long distance travel, father, education. And Ketu's in your 3rd house. Now, 3rd house is younger sibling. It's your neighbors, it's your cousins. It's your skills. And also, Jupiter in May is going to be moving into Taurus, your 11th house. 11th house is the gain of your status. It's, your friends. It's your hopes, wishes, desires. So, now we've, done a little precursor on your transits. Let's look at the tarot, see what that next big change for you is. Okay. Hermit, the devil, the 7 of swords. 9 of cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Something you were wishing for here turned out to be very unhealthy for you. You could have been betrayed by somebody. You could be avoiding the situation. 7 of swords can show either. The Hermit's here. I do see you trying to introspect, trying to heal from whatever this is. Let's clarify and see what we got here. Why the Hermit? Star, the 7 of wands, the 3 of pentacles. Okay. So, the Star is also a card of healing. That's a lot of healing. But, 7 of wands, you're resistant to doing this. You don't want to heal things here. 3 of pentacles, this could be with a friend. This could be with a sibling. This could be with a coworker. King of cups at the bottom of the deck. This could be somebody that you love, even. King of cups is very emotional. But this could be somebody you know who's comfortable with their emotions or tends to be an emotional person. Okay. Why the devil? Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the Six of Swords. Alright. So you've been really dragging your feet when it comes to leaving an unhealthy situation here. This is a situation that you had love for. Queen of Cups is there. This Queen of Cups could be the person you've been dealing with who's been toxic or unhealthy for you. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, though. I see you leaving this unhealthy situation to have a new beginning. Something that you're passionate about. Why the Seven of Swords? Nine of Wands, Five of Cups, the King of Pentacles. Alright. Yeah, I see you very guarded because of this betrayal. It's definitely looking like a betrayal at this point. Five of Cups. There's a lot of past sorrow here, possibly past regrets. And we have the King of Pentacles there. Now, on the King of Pentacles, there's the dog. Dog or wolf. That's a symbol of the constellation of Ardra. Ardra is the constellation of heartbreak and sorrow. So I definitely see that you've experienced that. And then we have Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Somebody that you felt matched you. Okay. So you've clearly dealt with betrayal. I do see that you're guarded now. But also that you're leaving behind this person who wasn't good to you. And you're not interested in working on healing things with them. Now, hopefully that doesn't mean that you're ignoring your own personal healing. I'm hoping it's not the case. But getting yourself out of the situation in general, that should help. Saturn, your 7th lord, is in the 8th house. So 8th house is the house of endings, transformation. So I do see a relationship coming to an end for you. Especially if you know you're in this unhealthy relationship, or you just left this unhealthy relationship. But I am, looking to predict your next big life change. But tarot talks about what it wants to talk about. Alright. Well, let's look at your oracle cards. See what they want to talk about. Okay. Imprisonment, child, and house. Okay. So, you could be feeling trapped in a living situation. Hopefully, you're not feeling, trapped taking care of your kids in the house. Hopefully, that's not the case. Hopefully, you like taking care of your kids. If you have kids. But the child card is also a card of new beginnings. So, you may be feeling trapped and wanting a new beginning. Looks like a new living situation. So let's see. Rahu is in your 9th house. 9th house is a house of travel. Rahu's your desire. You could be desiring to travel. So why imprisonment? We have marriage. And we have frying pan. Trouble and accusations. So yeah. Feeling trapped to a committed relationship. Where there's been a lot of trouble. Could have been accusations. Could be cheating, could be anything. But I do see you're pulling yourself out of that situation. We already saw that with the tarot. Why child? Moon, changes in your life. And we have archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. So yeah, definitely there's an opportunity for things to change, to have a new beginning. The child is a card of new. And we have new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Why house? Alright. Fair woman. Dealings or relationships with a woman. I normally don't read the bottom of that card. So, because I read the bottom of this card, the physical descriptor might actually be important here. This is a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. So, I normally don't take the descriptors of these people cards, but maybe somebody here needed to hear that. And we also have barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. All right. So you could be this fair woman, or you could have been dealing with this woman. It does look like there's a new opportunity for possibly a new living situation here. All right. But that's what I have for you, Cancer. We're going to move on to Leo now. All right. Leo, let me shuffle up and then we'll get into it. All right. All right, Leo. I need a drink, and then we're going to talk about your transits while I'm shuffling. Okay. So, right now, you have Saturn in your 7th house. So, 7th house is relationships. It's business. It's the masses. It's your business partner. It's 10th from the 10th house, higher form of your status and career. So Saturn's there, showing you working hard on that. And Jupiter. Jupiter is in Aries right now. So Aries is your 9th house. 9th house is long distance travel. It's your father. It's your higher education. And then Jupiter will be moving into Taurus in May. So Taurus is your 10th house. 10th house is your career, your status, your karmic actions in the world. And then you have Rahu. Rahu is in your 8th house. Sun ups and downs, transformation, the occult. And Ketu's in your 2nd house, family, finances. Alright. That's what's going on for you transit-wise. And we'll talk about whatever comes up with the cards. Okay. We're talking about relationships and commitment. Make sense? Because Saturn's in your 7th house. Okay. So, it looks like you could be blocking communication with someone when it comes to a commitment. Saturn's your 6th lord of conflict in the 7th house right now. Definitely there could be conflict in relationships. Also, you could be resisting learning something. Hierophant and Page of Pentacles are both cards of learning. The Emperor, somebody here could have been overly controlling. Could be the case. Alright. Why the Hierophant? Nine of Pentacles, the Tower, the Two of Wands. Okay. So, it looks like this has been a long time coming, but there's been a sudden shakeup where you're now single. And if this hasn't happened yet, then it's about to happen. 7 of Swords. Maybe there was a betrayal. Or somebody, left a commitment. Maybe it was you. I don't know. Why the 7 of Wands? Wow. Okay. The High Priestess, the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Swords. Your intuition's trying to kick in here. But you are blocking it. Like your life depends on it. Making things very difficult for yourself and very stressful. You're probably having trouble sleeping. Probably have high blood pressure with all that stress and difficulty that you're putting on yourself. So what's your intuition trying to tell you? Knight of Cups. That you still have love for this person? Or that there's going to be some kind of emotional offer coming in? Or that your intuition's kicking in, that maybe you should reach out? I don't know if you even want to mend things with this person. I'm just putting out possibilities. Okay. Why the Page of Pentacles? Alright. Four Swords, the World, the Lovers. Alright. So, you're learning here to rest and heal. And learning to close off this cycle with somebody that you got a strong soul tie with. This is definitely a romantic connection. You truly love this person from the looks of it. But I do see you ending this and healing. Ace of Wands, having a new beginning that you feel passionate about. So your next big change here is ending a relationship. Alright. Let's see what the Oracle cards have for you. They could talk about the same thing. Could talk about something else. So let's see what we have. Okay, talking about career now. Career and finances. We have privileged lady, occupation, and wealthy man. Alright. Okay. So privileged lady and wealthy man. Those are the two court cards of the Kipper deck that show good finances for a person. And we have occupation here. So whether you are a man or a woman, I see finances looking good. At least before I clarify. Alright, why privileged lady? Older woman and lightning. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Okay. So, whether you're an older woman or dealing with an older woman, I see you need to control your temper. Rein it in. Could cause issues. Hopefully not in your career, but it could. Why occupation? Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone's against you. And we have Tiger, doing something risky, taking a chance. Sorry, I just got a weird image in my head. Vulture and Tiger. I was thinking of the ending of the animated Jungle Book movie. Where the vultures are like mocking Shere Khan, the tiger. What? So you could be worried about some kind of, being embarrassed in your career. You want to take a chance on something. That is weird that I'm getting that. Okay. Alright. It's the occult. I'm not questioning it. Alright. Why wealthy man? Actually, I'm going to pull a clarifier on that. How's that going to go for you? Let's see. Dagger. Fears, worries, and tense situations. Okay. I just see you very afraid of taking this chance. Wish I could get something more specific for you, but I don't know. Why wealthy man? Boat. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Horseshoe. Good luck. Okay. So, looks like finances are going to be good. You're worried about this, but I'd say if you've been thinking about taking a chance on something in your career or your business, whatever you do for, finances, it looks good. And don't forget, Jupiter is in your 10th house right now. So, Jupiter is helping your career, your status. Definitely, Jupiter's in your 9th house. Okay, Jupiter's moving into your 10th house. in May. May onwards. Okay. So, May onwards is when I see your career and your status could really improve. So, I would say if you're going to do this, wait until the start of May. If you're, able to. But that's what I have for you, Leo. All right. So your next big change is change in finances and leaving a relationship. Okay. Moving on to Virgo. All right, Virgo. Let's see what's going on with y'all. So while I'm shuffling your cards, let's talk about your transits and see what, is going to add on to whatever we get with the cards. So, Ketu's in your first house. It definitely shows me that you've been making headless decisions. You haven't been thinking clearly. You've been pretty much running off of your intuition, purely. Rahu's in your 7th house, confusing you when it comes to relationships and business. Giving you a strong desire for relationships and business and wanting to get out and meet lots of people. But not paying as much attention to yourself because of Ketu in the first. Now, Jupiter has been in your 8th house. So, 8th house is occult. It's research. Sudden ups and downs and transformation. Jupiter, for the most part, has been good there. For the most part. And then Saturn. Saturn's been in your 6th house. 6th house is health issues. It's work. Oh, and before I forget, Jupiter is going to be moving into your 9th house in May. So you could travel in the second half of this year. 9th house is also higher education. It's your father. So your father will be doing well if they're still alive. But let's see. Let's see what's your next big changes with the tarot. King of Wands, 5 of Swords, Temperance. Alright. So you've been dealing with a prolonged situation here where there could have been manipulation. Or you've been deceiving yourself that something will heal in time. Yeah, 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely talking about a relationship. What did I say about Rahu in the 7th house? Deceiving you when it comes to relationships. Alright. Let's see. Why this King of Wands? Queen of Wands, 7 of Swords, 8 of Swords. Alright. So, you've really been overthinking things. Either there was a betrayal or somebody, left you. 7 of Pentacles, you wanted things to grow here. You wanted to work on things. Why the 5 of Swords? The Sun, Strength, and the 6 of Cups. Alright. So, you thought there was a lot of happiness and compassion here. That there was a strong soul tie with this person. 5 of Swords there, though. That's self-deceptive. Now, Page of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. And with 6 of Cups can be a card of children. Pages also represent children. The Sun usually also has a child on it. And Strength. This Strength card has a lamb on it. So, there could be something very strongly connected with children here. Your 5th Lord's in the 6th house. Maybe there was obstacles in having a child. Or there were, there's a child that had health issues. That could have been there too. Could have been conflict over wanting to have children. But I definitely see if that's not the case, that there was just self-deception here. That things weren't happy. Could have been somebody was very immature. We had Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck, going from the King and Queen of Wands to the Page of Wands. It's a big downgrade. Why Temperance? Two of Cups, Four of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So, you're showing me in time things can be healed, things can be balanced out. That there's going to be work put into this relationship, this commitment. And you're showing me going from the Two of Cups to the Ten of Cups. From, the start of a relationship to happily ever after. Happy family. With children. There are 2 kids on that card. Okay, so it looks like there might actually be work on this relationship between you and this person. So, if, you're still together, I just see work being done on this relationship, improving it. It does look like it's going to work out. Right now, your 7th Lord of Relationships, Jupiter, is in the 8th house of transformation. So, a relationship is being transformed. Now, that real work is probably going to be put in when... Let's see. That'll be before May. Before May is when I see that being done. So, from now until the beginning of May, I see that work really being put in. And Saturn's going to move into the 7th house. If you haven't fixed it by then, or, if you two haven't fixed things by then, it'll get worse. so there's your astrologer and tarot reader's warning. Alright, but now let's see with the Kipper Oracle cards. What's your next big change? Journey, child, and expectation. Okay. So, definitely the journey towards expecting a child. I was just talking about children, so that could be the case for some of you. There could be a new journey here. Child is also new beginnings. Jupiter is moving into your 9th house of long distance travel. We definitely see that coming up. And expectation is a card of a bit of a wait, though. It's like a few months. So definitely if you're, traveling, Jupiter won't move into your 9th house until May. So if you're wanting to travel, that's when you'd be able to do it, the second half of the year. Alright, so why journey? Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets, and we have sorrow over a loss. With the wreath. Okay. So, you could be dealing with a loss. It does look like you are, but I see you, moving through that journey. Somebody could be, gossiping about it. Hopefully you don't care about that. If you do, try not to. Unless, it's affecting your work or something like that. Alright, why child? Let's see this new beginning. We have Whale, great worry over nothing. And Cat, a two-faced friend. Okay. So, maybe you're worried that this person's been two-faced with you. This person you were in a relationship with or someone else. But it looks like you're worrying over nothing when it comes to that. The cat's also a symbol of Ashleisha, constellation of manipulation. If you're, were worried that this person was manipulating you, It looks like they weren't. At least not intentionally. And the cat is also a symbol of the constellation Punarvasu, which is tied to repeating things. So it looks like this new beginning is a repeat. If if you were in a very toxic, unhealthy situation, there was abuse, that kind of thing, use your best judgment. Obviously, don't repeat a relationship like that. Common sense, people. Okay. High expectation. Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. And rabbit. Too much concern with sexual matters. Really? Really, Virgo? This is... Okay. For those that were having a health issue that was preventing having children, I do see that there's going to be a change there for the better. So yeah, just a small message I wanted to give there. But yeah, and with child, we do have whale, great worry over nothing. So, those issues having children, it does look like those are going to be overcome for those that are dealing with that. But mostly what I'm seeing is where there was a relationship where things are on the rocks, you overcoming that with this person and things improving between the two of you. All right, that's what I have for you, Virgo. Moving on to Libra. All right, Libra. Let me shuffle up, and then we'll talk about the next big life change. After I get a drink. Okay. So, while I'm shuffling, let's talk about your transits real quick. So right now, you have Jupiter in your 7th house. 7th house is relationships, marriage, it's business partner. So Jupiter's there right now, but Jupiter's going to be moving into your 8th house. 8th house is sudden ups and downs, transformation, the occult, research, joint finances. And that'll be in May when Jupiter moves into Taurus. And right now, Saturn is in Aquarius, your 5th house. 5th house is romance, children, education, and politics. And then, let's see, Rahu's in Pisces, that's your 6th house. 6th house is competition, health issues, accidents, enemies. And then Ketu's in your 12th house. 12th house is spirituality, foreign travel, losses, anywhere you feel isolated. But yeah, so your tarot cards are already wanting to fly out. Let's see that next big change. Okay. Sudden disappointment. Could be you becoming single. Hopefully it's not some sudden disappointment in financial matters. Because, one's easier to recover from than the other. Alright. The devil at the bottom of the deck. So, whatever this is, it's very unhealthy. Could be very toxic. Let's see. Let's see what this is. 5 of Pentacles wanted to show itself for a second. 5 of Pentacles is loss. But it went back in. So, why the Tower? The The Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Cups. Okay, so there's a sudden change where things were unhealthy here. You're not going to expect this. Page of Cups could be some kind of emotional offer from someone. Someone reaching out, could be an apology. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, definitely some communications coming in from somebody where things definitely weren't good. Alright, why the Four Cups? Six of Cups, Emperor, the Ace of Cups. Alright. Yeah, definitely there was a strong soul tie with this person. Could have known them for a long time. But Emperor and Ace of Cups being there, this is somebody you had a lot of love for. This person could be older than you. Or there could be an age difference between you and this person. Also, Six of Cups is a card of children. And the Emperor is a father figure. So this could be with a father figure. It's possible. Let's see. Ninth house is Gemini. Nothing's really affecting Gemini right now. So this is probably more relationship oriented for sure. For most of you. But I do see disappointment here. Despite all this love here, you might actually reject this person. Queen of Pentacles, focused on your own self-care. Could be the case. Why the Nine of Pentacles? Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. Alright, so despite some past sorrow, past regret, I see that there's a truth, some mental clarity that's growing here for you. Over that Nine of Pentacles, that you want to be on your own. Seven of Swords, that you want to leave this behind. Hopefully you're not taking the Seven of Swords method of sneaking away. Hopefully you're honest with this person. If that is, the case for you. But it definitely looks like you're wanting to leave this relationship. Yeah. Maybe what they did, truly, they don't deserve a second chance. Could be the case. You know your story best. I'm getting the Cliff Notes version. Alright. So, they're coming back to talk to you, and you are gonna keep walking the other way. Well, if you feel that's what's best, then I'm with you. Focus on you. Alright. Now let's see what's going on with the Oracle cards. Okay. We have Child, Expectation, and Gift. So. Okay. Virgo got two of these cards. So, if you are expecting a child, that's a gift. For some of you, that could be the case. I could be predicting a pregnancy. If you're leaving somebody, maybe deciding to have a child, on your own, even without that person in your life. As long as you're good to the child, I don't care. Alright? But there could also be a new beginning here that you're expecting. Could be receiving a gift to help with that. Although Expectation is a card of a bit of a wait of a few months. So, watch out. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. And Cracked Cup, dissatisfaction with life. So, definitely been disappointed, for sure. Now, a few different stories here. Could be when it comes to having children. Could be with somebody who was being childish. Dealing with somebody who was immature. I did get that there could be an age difference between you and this person. But also disappointed because you've been wanting a new beginning. Okay. But expectation being there, could be a wait. Alright, we have Dark Woman, and we have Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Okay. So, you've been having trouble coming to a decision, and maybe that's been slowing things down. Maybe you hadn't, fully made that decision to leave this person. Yeah, could be the case. Why gift? Rose, romance is in the air. And Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Okay. So, it looks like there could be a new romance that's going to be coming up for you. This is, looking like a possible spiritual connection. Most connections are spiritual, whether we recognize it as that or not. But yeah, so leaving one relationship, becoming independent, single, focusing on you, and possibly a new relationship after a few months wait. That might not happen though until, let's see, when Jupiter moves into Taurus. Right now it's your 6th lord of conflict and conflict in your 7th house of relationships. So when it moves into Taurus and it's no longer kind of blocking your 7th house of relationships, that's going to be May onwards. So starting in May, there could be a new relationship. Alright. That's what I have for you, Libra. Moving on to Scorpio. Alright, Scorpio. I'm going to shuffle up, and then we're going to get into it. Alright. Alrighty. So, while I'm shuffling, let's talk about your transits. Okay, so right now, you have Saturn in your 4th house. It's been causing issues with your mother, with your home, with your car. Maybe trouble finding comfort and happiness. And then Jupiter has been in Aries, your 6th house. 6th house of health issues, accidents, obstacles, enemies, pets. Your work. And Jupiter in May is going to be moving into your 7th house of relationships, business partner, the masses out in the world. And it's 10th from the 10th house, the higher form of your status and career. And then, let's see, Rahu has been in your 5th house of romance, education, children, fun and games, politics. And Ketu's been in your 11th house. 11th house of elder sibling, friends, paternal aunts and uncles. So, those are your transits that are going on. The big ones at least. Let's see what's coming up. What's your next big change with the tarot though? The Moon, the King of Wands, the Knight of Cups. Okay. There could be some emotional offer from some bold, confident, passionate person that you're not expecting. This is hidden under the moon right now. Eight of Pentacles. Could be you're going to be working on something with this person. Could be that, you're meeting them through work. Okay. Why the moon? Let's dig into this. Right now, Rahu is in your 5th house of romance. So definitely there could be romance. Alright. Under the moon, we have the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. So you've been conflicted, but it looks like you are slowly working towards new love. Could be that new love's been slowly working its way towards you. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Now, with the dog, the wolf on there, whatever kind of canine it is, that's a symbol of Ardra. Ardra is a constellation of heartbreak and sorrow. The moon's a card of depression, so you've probably dealt with that. Maybe that's why you've been conflicted about pursuing new love. But it does look like it's happening. Maybe you haven't even realized it yet. Why the King of Wands? Ten of Swords, Hierophant, the 8 of Pentacles. Alright. So, it looks like you've dealt with a painful ending of a commitment. But I do see you working on that. Also, this could be you working on a commitment with someone new. Being afraid to do that. Ten of Swords can be a card of fear. We have the Hermit, though. It looks like this is mostly healing for those of you who've been through heartbreak. Okay. But it does look like you're becoming more confident. Why the Knight of Cups? Judgment, 4 of Swords, 3 of Cups. Alright. You're showing me that it's very healing, very relaxing even. To, let your emotions out there more now. To maybe put out emotional offers. Maybe you're receiving an emotional offer. That feels good. For some of you, we do have Judgment and 3 of Cups. Both are cards, they're the 2 cards of reconciliation. Could be somebody wants to reconcile with you. King of Pentacles. Once again. So, could be this person. Somebody who's very focused on their material world, grounded, practical. Or just the person that broke your heart. But overall, I do see you overcoming the pain you went through in a commitment before. And I do see you celebrating something here. Feeling better about something. Definitely your emotions are coming out more. Hopefully you're enjoying life more, Scorpio. Rahu is in the house of fun and games after all. Alright. So pretty simple. Not getting anything too big there. But let's look at the Oracle cards and see what they want to add. Your next big change here. Okay. Family room, official person, and false person. Alright, could be big things with your living situation. Saturn's in your 4th house of home. Definitely we see that with the transit. And official person. We'll see what that's about. False person could be the person you were in a relationship with where there was a painful ending. Or it could be that this official person and false person are the same person. Hopefully not. Alright, let's see. Why family room? Fan, romance, celebration, a party. And Claw, be careful, do not take risks. Okay. So, darn Saturn in that 4th house. Gotta be responsible. Don't take, too big of a risk. I do see you celebrating a living situation or a situation with your family. Also, there could be, romance. Maybe you're going to be living with somebody that you're romantically involved with. That could also be there as well. Why official person? Camel, persevere and you will overcome problems. And Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Okay. So, there could be an issue with some official person. This could be, some official of some kind. Could be, government. Could be a landlord. Could be a boss or a manager at work. But I do see you persevering. And you're going to be celebrating something here. I mean, we had celebration. Now we have lighthearted, carefree time. Could be in your work. Jupiter is in your 6th house of work. Let's see. Until the beginning of May. Yeah. Why false person? Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. And we have Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Okay. So, if somebody does reach out to reconcile with you, I would say you can't trust them. So, you're also receiving some advice there in the end. Focus on new is my advice to you, Scorpio. But alright, that's what I have for you. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Alright, Sagittarius. So, let me shuffle up, and then we'll get into your tarot. After I have another drink. Okay. Alright, Sagittarius. So, let's talk about your transits while I'm shuffling. Right now, you have Saturn. Saturn's in your 3rd house. 3rd house is younger sibling, your cousins, your neighbors. They could have been going through difficulty right now with Saturn being there. But Saturn's making you put a lot of effort into things. Forcing you to learn new skills. That could have also been there. Having to travel here and there all over the place. For work reasons or, to help others. Rahu has been in your 4th house of home. So you could have had a strong desire to stay at home, not wanting to be out in the world, wanting to be more of a homebody. Maybe wanting to spend more time with your mother. Could also be the case. Ketu has been in your 10th house of career status. So you haven't been too interested in your career and work. Also, you've been probably making headless decisions when it comes to your work. But Ketu is good for following your gut, following that intuition. So hopefully you've been doing that. Now, Jupiter has been in your 5th house of romance, children, fun and games, education. So it's been good for those areas. And it'll be moving into your 6th house in May. Alright, so now that transits are out of the way, let's look at your next big change with the tarot. Alright, 10 of Pentacles, the Moon, and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. So, definitely something going on in your work that you're not seeing. Could be a relationship, but I'm more so getting work. 8 of Wands. Communication, travel. Okay. Let's see. Why Ten of Pentacles? Justice, Page of Cups, Ace of Swords. Okay. So, feeling good about your material world. This could be family, this could be commitment, this could be finances. It looks like there's a lot of honesty here. This could be communication from someone coming in. We did have Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. But this is honest communication. Queen of Pentacles. Definitely, this could be, finances doing good for you. Maybe you're just feeling good about it. Feeling that things are balanced and fair. If this is somebody you're talking to, this is somebody that's very grounded, very practical. Probably does well financially. Alright, why the moon? Let's see the moon. I'll be out in a minute. I'm recording. Alright. Sorry about that, Sagittarius. Okay. So, there's some disappointment here. Disappointed because there's been a conflict. It does look like you're leaving behind that disappointment, that conflict. That's, been keeping you depressed. Definitely with the moon there, that could be depression. Knight of Swords. Definitely there's communication coming in from someone. It looks like it's about, mending things. Mending fences. Why the Three of Pentacles? Five of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Alright. Yeah, there's been past sorrow here. Past regrets. Somebody's learned from that. And they're looking forward to working on things. Definitely, this is somebody that wants to work on things with you. It's looking like this is a relationship, a committed relationship, or a family matter for the most part. Okay, this could be somebody that you broke from, that you became single from. Could be the case. Also, having it highlighted, this could be a financial matter too. With Ketu being in your 10th house, definitely there could, you could have been making headless decisions at work. But it does look like there's some rebalancing going on there. Jupiter's going to move into your 6th house of work in May. So it's not going to let things get, too fucked up. It'll help you out a bit. Not like Ketu, ruin everything. Okay. But let's look at your oracle cards and see what else is happening for you. Okay. Pathway, family room, mature woman. So, a pathway to a living situation with a mature woman. This is pretty straightforward. This could be a mother figure. This could be an older woman that you were in a relationship with. Or you could be the older woman. Let's see. Let's clarify. Alright. For pathway, we have butterfly, a change for the better. And we have dark woman. So, definitely a change for a better. That for the better. With a woman. Either you are that woman or this is the woman you're dealing with. So, if you're gay, this probably isn't your story. Unless you have a sister. Alright, why family room? Cat, a two-faced friend. And hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Okay. So, Could have been that you didn't think this person could be trusted. I do see you, not worrying about that. You could be moving home. That could be the case. Also, cat's a symbol of two different constellations, Punarvasu and Ashleisha. Punarvasu is tied to real estate, and Ashleisha is tied to living out of other people's homes. So, could be that you are going to be moving in with someone. Rahu is in your fourth house. That can show, living in a foreign place. That could be the case. Let's see. Why mature woman? Hills, obstacles to overcome, and rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Alright. So, there have been obstacles with this older woman that you're dealing with, but it does look like the most difficult part of that's over. Also, with that rainbow card, I always think of LGBT stuff. So, I would say if there were issues in a same-sex relationship, Ashleisha is also tied to LGBT. So, I do see difficulty there coming to an end, especially if you're in a lesbian relationship. Alright, but that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. We're gonna move on to Capricorn. Alright, Capricorn. So, let me shuffle up, and then we're going to get into your next big life change with the tarot. Alright. So, while I'm shuffling, I'm just going to mention where your transits are right now. So, Saturn's in your second house of family and finances. Rahu is in your third house. Short distance travel, media, communication. Your younger sibling, your cousins, your neighbors, internet. And Jupiter has been in your fourth house. Fourth house of mother, home, land, real estate, cars, comfort, happiness. And then Jupiter's going to move into Taurus, your fifth house. That's going to be in May. Fifth house is romance, fun and games, children, education, politics. And then Ketu is in your ninth house. Ninth house is your father. It's long distance travel. It's higher education. It's publishing. So, those are your big transits going on right now. We'll see how they coincide with your reading. So, let's see what's coming up with the tarot. Alright. We have the Seven of Swords, the Hangman, the Eight of Pentacles. Alright. So, there was some kind of betrayal, or somebody snuck away from you, did something dishonest. You're showing me you're on pause, getting a new perspective on things. When it comes to working on things, this could be in your career, this could be in a relationship. Could be a family matter even. Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I see you wanting to take action, or there's some kind of communication coming in. Alright. Let's see. Why the Seven of Swords? Alright. Knight of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups. So, you were slowly working on having love with this person. Or, just feeling good about slowly working on things. But there was confusion here. Could have been an opportunity for new love here, or just an opportunity to feel good. But there was confusion when somebody, betrayed you or walked away from that opportunity. Page of Pentacles, you're showing me that you learned from that. Also, Page of Pentacles, this person could have been immature. Why the Hangman? Ace of Wands, Strength, Nine of Cups. Alright. You've been keeping yourself on pause. You're showing me you have the strength to take action on what brings you emotional balance, on what you wish for. Page of Swords. Right now, all you're putting into this is a Page of Swords. You could be a King of Swords, Queen of Swords, an Emperor, an Empress. All you're putting forth is a page. I'll look into it, is what you're telling me. No, you have strength there. You could take action. Why the Eight of Pentacles? Ten of Cups, Eight of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Alright. Yeah, you're definitely leaving behind a relationship where you thought there was happiness. I do see you working towards that. Also, we're going from the Eight of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles, ramping up. So I'm seeing an increase in your finances with that. I'm also seeing, you becoming independent. I have a situation here where you were betrayed, or where somebody walked away from an opportunity to have love with you, if it never got to that point. Knight of Swords. I just see you taking action on that. Okay. Right now you're dragging your feet, though. Definitely see that. You're stalling, Capricorn. Alright. I know, you're probably hung up on this person. It's okay. Alright. So, let's see with the Oracle cards what big change is coming up for you. Okay. Community, sun, wealth, and poverty. Hopefully you're not finding yourself in the poorhouse. Hopefully not. Okay, there could be a sudden change in finances. Either, through the help of your community, or it's, your family, your friends, your neighbors even, that are having a change in finances. Hopefully it's for the better. With the tarot, we saw for the better. But let's see with the Oracle cards. Why community? Alright. We have Dark Woman. And we have Finger. Warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Okay. So, there could be a woman that you're dealing with in your community. There's some problem where they're concerned. Not sure what, but we'll see when we clarify the others. For Sun and Wealth, we have Feather. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. And we have Hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Okay, getting a very specific message. So, somebody you cannot trust, it looks like this is a woman, wants money from you. You should not trust this person. Why poverty? Tulip, great passion, and broken wishbone. Wish will not be granted. Okay. So, not a lack of finances, what we're seeing here is a lack of passion. I do see you being single for a bit. But you are being warned here that there is somebody who wants your money. Now, let's see, transit-wise, you have Saturn in your second house. Saturn is the planet of karma. Saturn can show, hardship. It's in the second house of your savings. So, if you aren't careful, if you aren't responsible, Saturn's that old man with a cane. He'll beat you if you're not responsible. Whether or not he should, that's another story. But, definitely, he's trying to teach you responsibility. So, if you're not responsible with your money, if you let somebody manipulate you out of your money, I do see that they shouldn't be trusted. Now, we also have Rahu in your third house. So, third house is your neighbors, your cousins, younger sibling. All count as community. And Rahu is deceptive. Rahu is smoke and mirrors. Illusion. So you could be an illusion when it comes to these people. Maybe there's one you shouldn't trust. Okay. That's what I have for you though, Capricorn. I see you leaving a relationship, becoming single, or continuing to be single. But I do see a bit of a wait when it comes to having new love. Now, a bit of a glimmer of hope that I see for you though is, let's see, when Jupiter moves into Taurus. That's your fifth house of romance and education. And that's going to be starting in May. So, second half of this year, I do see more opportunities for romance. Okay. Moving on to Aquarius here. Alright, Aquarius. So, I'm shuffling up your cards. And then we're going to get into this. I'm going to briefly talk about your transits. And we'll see how they add to your reading. Okay, so, real quick, I need a drink. Okay. So, Saturn's in your first house. First house is you, your health, your physical body. And then Rahu is in your second house. Second house of family, earnings, speech. And then Jupiter is in your third house. In Aries. Third house is younger siblings. It's communication. It's your cousins, your neighbors, short distance travel, marketing, media. And Jupiter's going to move into Taurus, your fourth house. That's going to be in May. Fourth house is your mother, home, land, real estate, vehicles. It's your comfort, your happiness. And then Ketu is in Virgo. So, Virgo is your eighth house. Eighth house is sun ups and downs, transformation. It's the occult. It's your in-laws, joint finances. Alright, so we'll see how those are, impacting your next big life change. So let's see what's coming up. Okay, Aquarius. We have the Five of Wands, Three of Swords, Two of Cups. You're showing me conflict, heartbreak, and pain in a relationship. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Could be a love triangle. Right now, Saturn is in the constellation of love triangles, Satabisha. It's one of two constellations of love triangles. So there could have been outside interference in a relationship. Saturn is karma. So when it's transiting through a constellation, it is societal karma. Because Saturn is the planet of the masses. Okay. Why the Five of Wands? Four of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Swords. Alright. So, either there was some honest communication here within a commitment that caused conflict, or you've had a mental breakthrough when it comes to a conflict within a commitment. Seven of Wands. Either this is something that you don't want to know, or it's communication that somebody didn't want to hear, that they wanted to block out. Why the Three of Swords? Eight of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Now, one thing I want to point out. The way these queens are on the table here. Their backs are to each other. So, definitely you two are at odds at the moment. Now, I see that there was communication here. Or that there will be communication. Hopefully not. That caused heartbreak and pain. And right now, Moon is in Asta. Or aspecting Asta. I forget which. Asta is the constellation of saying something that hurts someone else. Six of Pentacles. I do see that you were wanting to balance things with this person. But it does look like the communication led to more pain. Alright. Why the Two of Cups? Four of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Alright. We have Justice at the bottom of the deck. So, I see you being very stubborn. Hopefully not manipulative. Five of Swords can be manipulation. And really wanting to slowly work towards making things right, balanced and fair in this relationship. But you're being way too stubborn there. And that is self-deceptive. So right now, I'm seeing conflict in a relationship, for sure. And definitely a lot of pain. Hopefully not manipulation going on. I do see you want to make things right, balanced and fair, or this person towards you. But it looks like there's going to be a long road ahead when it comes to that. Let's see. Right now, let's see. Mars. I didn't bring Mars into this for anybody else, but for you, I'm going to. Alright, so Mars is in Capricorn right now. And then Mars will be moving into Aquarius. And that'll be until April 22nd, I believe. I know it's late April. So, by late April, there should be some kind of significant change tied to your relationship. Because Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn all have an aspect onto the sign of Leo during that time. Okay. Now let's look at your oracle cards. They might add to that, or we'll get something else entirely. Lovers wanted to show itself for a second. but it went back in the deck. Alright. So maybe I talked about all that needed to be talked about there. We'll see. Okay. We have gift, child, and mature man. Alright. This could be having a new child. This could be a new beginning. Let's see. Right now, you do have Rahu in your second house of family. This could be a family member. But let's see. Let's clarify this. See if we can get more detail. For gift, we have marriage. And we have rose. Romance is in the air. Okay. Looks like somebody might want to mend fences here. Why child? We have skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. And we have dogs. Getting together with friends. Okay. So, I'm only going to say this for those that know it's the case. One of the constellations of love triangles is also the constellation of friendship. Anuradha. So, somebody could be, keeping a secret, and they've been involved with a friend, or just some outside party. So, there could be a hidden secret. Now, it's saying, can harm you. So, I'm getting that this is something you may not know. Hopefully, that's not the case. I would say it's just for some of you. If you already have a strong suspicion of that, then you know what you know. Alright, why mature man? We have bow. You are highly thought of. And we have vulture. Depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Okay. So, not that this helps you, but if this person is dealing with a third party, they still care about you. I know. It's a crock of shit. But, it is what it is. Now, that's only for those that are dealing with that. I do see that this person wants to be in a commitment with you. Now, maybe this outside, interference, maybe, they're not interested in that person. That could also be the case. Also, for some of you, especially if you're an older man, you could be worried, depressed, maybe thinking that somebody doesn't care about you. I do see that's not the case. Okay. That's what I have for you, though, Aquarius. We're going to move on to Pisces. Alright. Alright, Pisces. Last but never least. Okay. It's not my fault you were the last in the zodiac. Don't blame me. I would change it up sometimes, but I'd get too confused and I'd lose my place. So I'm not going to. For as long as I run this channel, which should be a very long time, you're probably going to stay last. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Alright, Pisces. I still care about y'all, though. I swear. Alright, let's talk about your transits. Just get a brief overview. So, Rahu's in your first house. Smoke, mirrors, illusions. You are confused and confuzzled. Not thinking clearly. Rahu brings that confusion when it comes to you, your physical health, your body. Maybe you're not paying attention to your health like you need to. And then Jupiter has been in your second house of family, earnings, finances. So family's been doing good. You've been making more money. Now, Jupiter's going to be moving into your third house in May. So, third house is younger siblings. It's your neighbors. It's your cousins. It's short distance travel, communication. It's media, marketing, skills, efforts. It's a lot. So Jupiter's helping out with those things. You know, that'll be where your big focus is going to be, because Jupiter is your ascendant lord. It's you. And then, let's see. Okay. Virgo. Ketu is in Virgo, your 7th house. So, Ketu is separation. Ketu is past life. Ketu is headless. So, you could be feeling a disconnect in relationships and business, with your business partner, with other people out in the world. Maybe you're, being self-centered at this time. You could be feeling a disconnect with, your relationship. Or just not thinking clearly when it comes to it. Relying on your intuition, because Ketu's headless. Ketu has nothing but intuition to go off of. Or you could begin a relationship with somebody from a past life. That could also happen. But alright, let's see your next big life change with the tarot and your oracle cards. And we'll add to it with, whatever your transits are. We'll see what's confirming this. Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Temperance. Okay. A long, long wait when it comes to a living situation or commitment is what you're showing me. Could be balancing things out, healing one, or it could just be waiting for one in general. Okay. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You have curiosity towards it. Looks like you're thinking about it. Alright. Let's see. Why Three of Wands? Okay. Lovers, the Star, the Hierophant. Okay. If you're not in a relationship, I see you really wishing for a strong romantic relationship. That you have a strong soul tie with that person. And that lead to commitment. That be, even a spiritual connection. We have Hierophant and Four of Wands here. Both cards of commitment. But Hierophant is spiritual in nature. Okay. You're showing me that it's taken a long time. That you've been wishing for that. Expecting it to come in. Now, if you are already in a relationship, I see you've been looking forward to healing a relationship or taking things to a higher level. Getting married, living together, that kind of thing. Okay. Let's see. Why the Four of Wands? Alright. The Fool, the Nine of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. Alright. When it comes to taking a leap of faith in a commitment or a living situation, you've been really resistant towards that. Been really stubborn about that too. You got cold feet here. You're not wanting to take the plunge. So let me get this straight. You've been looking forward to a relationship. Or looking forward to healing a relationship. Wishing for a relationship to turn into commitment. And now the opportunity's there. And you're like, hold up. I'm not ready. What the hell, Pisces? Okay. Thanks for giving me a laugh at the end of this. this video, Pisces. Ugh. Why? Why aren't you ready, Pisces? Let's see. Why Temperance? Cards are wanting to fall out. We're getting our answer. Alright. Ace of Cups, Seven of Wands, Two of Swords. Alright. So, you definitely still, have love for this person. Right now you're overthinking things. You're trying to block out the overthinking. It's not a lot of overthinking, but there's definitely some. You're showing me it's not quite time. You still have love for this person, but you need time. Yeah, Knight of Cups. You definitely still have love here for this person. You're just not quite ready to solidify this, live together or, get married. Interesting. Sorry. I know a Pisces in my own life, and this is definitely what's going on with him. Alright. Okay. So, you're just showing me a big pause. Cold feet. When it comes to a relationship turning into commitment. Alright. Let's see with your oracle cards. What else is happening here, Pisces? Okay. Talking about the same thing. Change, marriage, and poverty. Alright. Okay. A change in a committed relationship of some kind. Not sure what poverty's about, but it does look like that's something that's changing. So let's see. Let's see what's up. What change? Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. And career. Okay. Looks like there's also a change in your career here. Now, let's see. Transit wise, you don't have anything in your 10th house right now. You do have Jupiter aspecting. Oh, that's a transit I forgot to mention. Saturn in your 12th house. Okay. But that's not necessarily showing big change in your... Oh, I remember. There's the triple aspect of Jupiter, Mars, and Saturn. That's all hitting Leo, your 6th house. Okay. So, those will all be impacting that until April 22nd. So there could be a big change in your work by April 22nd. Why marriage? We have horse, short journey, and we have older woman. Okay. So, I see it's a short journey to marriage. Even with your cold feet. Especially if you are, committing to an older woman or you are an older woman. I do see it's going to be a short journey to that. Looks good. Like I said, this doesn't necessarily have to be marriage. I always take marriage and Hierophant as commitment cards. So, bare minimum, living together with a romantic partner. Alright, but why poverty? Rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. And bowl. Plenty of material things. Okay. Maybe you were having cold feet due to financial issues. Could be the case. But I do see that where you were feeling financial struggles, that difficulty is over for the most part. And plenty of material things. It looks like finances are going to be doing way better here, Pisces. And with that change in your career, with Jupiter in your second house, Jupiter is expansion. It's expanding your earnings and your savings. So, things are looking up. Hopefully you'll want to take that plunge soon. It looks like it could be good. Try not to be so headless when it comes to your relationship. What I say about Ketu in your 7th house. But alright. So, that's what I have for all of you. And hopefully you all have liked this read. It's definitely something new for the channel. If you like my videos, be sure to like and subscribe. Really helps out me and the channel. And if you'd like a Vedic sidereal birth chart or a personal reading or consultation, links to those will be in the description box and the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.